City of Santa Fe, March 4th, 2014, Councilor Candidates. Question 6. If elected councilor, what traits will you look for in people that are presented to the council for approval by the mayor for appointments in city leadership, committee positions, or a vacant city council seat? Additionally, since these appointments are submitted to you in advance in a governing body meeting packet, will you consult AFSCME if such appointment affects AFSCME and city voters who will not get the ability to vote for such appointment? Carmichael A. Dominguez.
I think that it's important that we have a dialogue with AFSCME, which represents our workforce in city government. I think that their input is vital and their input is important. We need to make sure that people who are hired at that level are qualified, that they have the credentials that they need in order to run a professional organization. We need to make sure that folks that are hired have a sense of community, that they understand this community, and that they understand the struggles that this community has experienced and is experiencing. We need to make sure that people who are hired also have a sense of humanity, and that is that they treat people with respect, that they treat people with dignity, and that they do everything that they can to make sure that employees are cared for, and that they have the resources they need in order to provide a high quality service here in the city of Santa Fe.
Angelo Jaramillo.
I am born and raised here in Santa Fe and know a lot of people who love this place, whether they were born and raised here as well or have been here for a substantial amount of time to really give back to their community. I think it's most important to always look, when you're looking at personnel, to fill city positions and have that level of responsibility to make sure that their priorities are to give back to the city. I do consider myself a working individual. I have always supported unions and people of labor or labor people. I also believe that we need to work with other individuals and like-minded individuals that have the priorities to increase our economic base by supporting the people who are not benefiting from our economic development plans and strategies. So the kind of people that I would look for is make sure that they have a commitment to Santa Fe and they're not just going to exploit it. One, they must also be professional. They must have a good, strong working resume and a broad experience to be able to show that they have the diversity to address a lot of the issues that affect Santa Fe on a day-to-day basis. They must be honest. They must have that certain communication type of skill set to be able to reach out to our populations. I think that we also need to always, anything that affects our unions, we do need to really work closely with our unions to make sure that our working people are being taken care of, instead of letting outsiders come in and outsource our jobs or take a lot of our economic base and opportunities away from our community and really just sending it somewhere else. That has happened too much in Santa Fe. Santa Fe is not a town to be exploited. It's a town to be cultivated, and it starts with prioritizing human resource above fiscal resource.
This is the end of question 6 for participating councilor candidates.